Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm taking a look at this umbrella, which is no ordinary umbrella. I saw it going around online because it has a built-in fan and misting system. But let's see if it works in today's video, starting with the unboxing. All right, look at the size of this box here. It's huge. It just keeps going. It's the Breeze Life umbrella, and I paid 65 bucks for this. So we have a box inside of a box here. All right, there we go. Let's see, we pull this out of here. Got some nice instructions in color, even better. There's a lot of padding in here. Okay, first I see is their bottle. All right, so there's their bottle. That's nice looking. I've got some notes. I got to read that over. I'll get to it eventually. I'll get to it. All right, there it is. I don't want to mess with this until I read the instructions. But the claims are that it provides sun protection with the addition of a fan and mist sprayer that attaches back here. They say you can beat the heat with shade and mist. It takes 4 AA batteries. Not included. Reviews are mostly positive, but a lot of people said this was kind of expensive. So let me read these over and then get started. Let's try a first use on this, shall we? I read over the instructions. They're pretty basic. Let's go through them and get it set up. Step number 1 is to remove the battery cover, which is right there. And here's where we put our 4 not included AA batteries. The batteries were a bit of a pain to put in there, but they're in there. I'm gonna move this cover off of here. Now remove the Velcro strap is the next step. Press the orange button. There's the orange button right in there. While holding it, slide up until it clicks. Some people say that opening an umbrella indoors is bad luck. I don't believe in bad luck. I'll do it anyways. Now it says activate the fans while pressing the round button. There's a round button right there. Do we have a fan? Oh, I feel a fan. I feel a fan. You see, there's the fan. There it is. And I actually feel it. It feels pretty nice. Wow. I'm kind of surprised already. But that's only half the battle here. We got the mister to add now. So I'll turn this off. Now we're supposed to unscrew this cap here. It's going to expose this tube that goes in the water bottle. I've got my water bottle full of water here. They say to insert the tube into the bottle. Does that look weird or is it just me? Having a water, this is interesting. And I guess this just kind of dangles down like that. So let me put this back up here. I don't even know where the mist comes from. I don't even know. They said to press this large black button for the mister. All right, the fan is on. Let me press the black button. Oh, wow. Wow. So right there, that's where the water comes out at when you squeeze that button. And then the fan just kind of blows it down at you. So the mister is not automatic, it's not blowing the entire time. You literally have to just keep pressing it to get mist on yourself. But if you put your head kind of low in here, oh yeah, I feel like it's raining inside the umbrella instead of outside it. That's weird. I just got dripped in my eyeball. Oh yeah, it's dripping down on my face though. I'm getting like these large drops. It's not really a mist, it's like raining. All right, well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. I guess I can set it like this when there's a bottle in there. I actually have water dripping from the inside of the umbrella. So what I gotta do now is take it outside for a real world test out here in the Vegas heat. I love when I can come out and do a real world test in my own backyard here. Current temperature according to this is 97.2 degrees Fahrenheit. The first thing I'm noticing is that there really is no light coming through here whatsoever. So it's certainly keeping the sun off, which is kind of nice. Now I don't have the fan on right now. I want to kind of wait and see what happens. Let me put the fan on right now. When I hold it pretty close to my head, it's right there. It's like a few inches from my head. I kind of definitely feel it. Now it's a warm breeze. We also have this kind of dangling here. I'm not really sure about that. Let me press the button here. Get some mist. It looks like there's mist on both sides. I only saw it on one side indoors, but I have better light out here. Let me try it. I'm squeezing it. Oh yeah, I'm getting wet. I'm actually getting wet. I kind of wish it was automatic. I have to keep squeezing it, my hand's gonna get tired. But it does feel nice. But some of the drops are kind of big. It's like getting my shirt wet. So when you hit the button, you can see that it actually sprays onto the top of the umbrella. And then it just kind of bounces off that and disperses when it hits that net. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. Something else I kind of like about this is you can set it down when you have this bottle attached. I hit this and a bunch of water just came down. Let me go over to the table and see if I can use this hands-free. I don't think it was really advertised for that, but it seems like you could. Let's try it out. All right, here we go. Can I do this? Set on the table. It's not real stable, but I did it. I had our hands free. Now the only problem though is the fan's kind of far away from my head. I don't really feel it. There really isn't any breeze out here, and I still don't really feel the fan unless I put my head right next to it. Let me try the mist though. They really need to have a non-manual version of this, because it takes a little bit of effort to squeeze it. I feel like I'm using one of those grip strengtheners. That's kind of what it feels like. I mean, it feels nice. Some of the drops are massive. Oh, we got a little bit of breeze here, and my umbrella is wanting to fall over. If I do like this, a bunch of water comes down. That's funny. Oh wait, the breeze is picking up. Let me see if I can feel the fan. Nah, I don't really feel the fan when there's a breeze going on. It really has to be kind of still, dead air. All I feel is the breeze. I don't feel the fan. Try the mist with that breeze going on. Maybe it's better. Oh, it's pretty good. The mist works, but I feel like a lot of it just kind of gets caught up in there and then drips down in big drops. I feel like the mist is good, but could be better. But for what it is, it does seem to work. Take a stroll through my weed-infested yard here. Bailey, what do you think? Get Bailey some breeze here. You want some breeze? Here, how about some mist? Oh, she's getting dropped on. She's getting drops on her. She's getting drops on her. She's checking out. Oh, you're getting on your face, Bailey. You're getting wet. I feel like the fan works better in still air with even a little bit of breeze. You don't really feel it that much unless you put your head right next to it. So, I mean, I think that both the fan and the mist have its pros and cons, but they both do work. I have been running this for about 10 minutes now. What I'm gonna do is go back inside, put the stopwatch on, and see how long these batteries last on one charge. Let's do that next. Before I tested battery life, there was something on the Amazon page that isn't really covered in the instructions here, and supposedly you can use this with other water bottle sizes. Let's try that out. This is about as common as you can get. Let's try one of these Aquafinas here. Inserting the tube into the Aquafina bottle. Twisting. Aquafina's not really working. Now, it doesn't say that in the instructions. It doesn't, but on their Amazon listing, it shows a guy doing a whole bunch of different bottles. I thought one of them was Aquafina. I don't know. It's not working. It's not screwing in there. No, it is not working. Maybe I need to take this little plastic ring off. Let's try this one more time without that plastic ring on there. No, it's just not working. Once again, let me try their bottle. Yep, there's attaches nicely. Aquafina did not. That's kind of disappointing. Let's try this one. This is another brand. This is the Deja Blue. Come on, I gotta get one of these to work. Oh, it worked. This one worked. The Aquafina did not, but this one did. Oh, here we go. All right. And it is not leaking. I feel like it's raining in here. I'm getting wet. It's working. All right. So I guess the moral of that story is that some bottles will work and some may not. It definitely works with theirs, and I like theirs because it stands up. So that's a good thing. I guess the important thing is that their bottle works well and that other bottles will work in a pinch. All right, so let's do a quick battery test and then load it up one more time and do another real world test. And there it is, it finally stopped. On Amazon, they said it would last about 5 hours, but I got over 10 hours out of it. I was just using these kind of generic Amazon batteries too, so I'd say this is probably not a product that could be considered to chew through batteries. And it comes to this. Here I'm out in the middle of the desert. It's probably about 101 degrees right now. Actually, I'm not that far in the desert. There's houses right over there, but it looks like I'm in the desert. So I definitely have some pros and cons about this umbrella here. Now, the pros would be that it's a very good umbrella. There's virtually no light getting through here. The fan does work, especially when there's no breeze out, and the mister does work. The main cons for me is the price. It seems a bit expensive, and the mister itself, you have to keep pressing the button to get the mist. And you kind of need the fan to run too, so you have to kind of have the fan running when you're squeezing the button. Now, I don't think the seller was trying to be deceptive, but the listing doesn't really make it clear that you have to keep pressing over and over again. They say you get the mist by the press of a button. Well, it's a bunch of presses of a button. It's continuous pressing of the button. What's also weird about the Amazon listing is that comments are kind of all over the place. Some people were saying they didn't get a bottle. Some people were saying that it had a funny smell. I got a bottle and didn't smell, so I don't know what's going on with that. Their listing shows it being used with all these different water bottles. To me, it only seemed to work with some. But cons aside, I do think it's really good. I think if the misting system was battery operated and you have to keep squeezing it, it might be worth the price. As is, it might be a little bit overpriced, but I do think that since I have it, I'm gonna keep using it. But if you've used this umbrella or something like it, tell me what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.